I'm on the shores of Loch Linnhe, which is at the heart of Bollocks. Just making my way back down to Glencoe, but I keep stopping. Just look at the scene behind me. There's clouds wrapping themselves around the mountains. It's just amazing. I've taken a lot of photos here using my 100 to 500 millimeter. I'm just zooming in on segments in the mountains where you've got the clouds wrapping themselves around. Just focusing on small scenes, just looking at the layers and the lines that are being made as the clouds move across the mountains there. It's just breathtaking here. It's just amazing scenery. I had great fun photographing these mountains. The mist moving across and just using a long lens, I was just picking out segments in the scene there. Really atmospheric, and I was just having great fun, just taking photo after photo, just seeing what compositions I can make out of the scene. What was also fascinating were the colours. You had blues, greens, purples, lilacs. Partly due to the colour temperature, I really wanted to bring out the colours that were there. A kind of a pastel-y colour range, but really it was the depth which the mist created, looking across the mountains there, and you got the tree line as well, creating a nice definition against the background. A lot of these photos turned out to be quite abstract in nature. To me, they have a kind of watercolour painting feel to them. I was just playing with shapes and lines and patterns in the scene, and just picking out compositions which just looked interesting with the abstract nature of the scene. And I kind of like that. It's good to experiment, and in this regard, photography is art. I must have taken about 100 shots there. I had a few panoramas as well. I did all this handheld. I just set my camera to AV mode, so I set it to f8. That should give me enough depth of field, especially when zooming in that far. Left the ISO to auto and the shutter to auto, just to make sure the shutter speed is high enough for me to be able to handheld. I mean, I check each photo as I do. The focus is sharp, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I just went shot crazy there. Just took loads of shots because the scene is just amazing. Yeah, what can I say? I will eventually get back to the base, but I keep stopping off every 10 minutes, so it's meant to be a 2-hour drive. We'll probably turn into a 4-hour drive by the end of the day. I'm just off the shores of Loch Linnhe in Ballachulish. I hope I've pronounced that right. Or Ballachulish. Just arrived here, so I'm staying here for a week. But you can see behind me, you've got the hazy cloud wrapping itself across the mountains in the distance there. I've got my 100 to 500 on me, handheld, and I'm just zoomed in and focused in on the far distance there. Just where the edge of the loch is coming across to the mountains. There is a group of birds out there as well, so I've been trying to catch the birds in flight as they go over the loch. And you've got the hazy mountains in the distance, and to the left of frame you've got the edge of the forest on that side of the mountain, so I'm trying to get that in frame. And the birds have been flying across the loch there, so I'm just hoping to catch them in flight going across. I did get 2 or 3 of them, kind of only just above the loch. It'd be really nice if they were nicely positioned in frame, so I'll have to chance my luck on that. Yeah, I'm shooting this handheld purely because there are a lot of rocks and stones along the shore here, and it's just easier to hold the camera actually. There's plenty of light, even though it's cloudy. I've got enough light here, but I have the camera on AV mode, so I'm using f8, f11, auto shutter and ISO. That should ensure the shutter speed is quick enough for me to hand hold it. But I can always check the photo each time I take it. But yeah, it's been fun actually, just stopping off if I see an interesting scene, which I did on the way down here, where the clouds are rolling over the mountains. I'll just grab the camera with the long lens and just take lots of shots. I'm sure some of them come out good. But yeah, it's a beautiful location, it really is. Ballachulish is a few miles north of Glencoe, and I have a week here to explore. And if the weather's like this, it'd be great. It's times like this you really don't want blue sky. You want some drama in the sky, and especially this time of year, in the early morning. Well, this is the afternoon really, but you still get the cloud hanging over the mountains there. It just creates a lot of atmosphere and drama. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching these as much as I've enjoyed being here and taking these photos and the video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.